If you have watched any of my other autumn 2023 videos, you will know that I am a huge fan of the newest Sezane collection and autumn collection that they have. They keep on releasing some of the most perfectly classic, beautiful pieces for fall 2023. So this video is going to be all about some new Sezane favorites that I recently got in, as well as doing a deep dive into one specific knitwear piece that they have on their site, the Betty Cardigan. I'm going to be showing how to style it different ways as we transition out of summer into fall, and then even for some of the chillier fall temperatures that we have to look forward to. So stick around. I hope that you will find this video inspirational and informative as you are potentially looking to add more to your fall 2023 wardrobe. So we'll get to the Betty Cardigan in a minute because I want to do a full lookbook styling on some of the different ways that I've found that you can make this cardigan basically a 4-season long cardigan. But first of all, a few other pieces that I got in that I feel like are such amazing staples for your autumn and winter wardrobe. First up is the Ashley bodysuit. Now, this is a beautiful ribbed piece of knitwear, a bodysuit that has this wonderful, like I said, very soft ribbed detailing all throughout the entire bodysuit. And then the thing that sets it apart is definitely this gorgeous open back in the back. Now, this is a piece that when I tried on, I wasn't quite sure about it. Sometimes as a petite person, bodysuits just fit a little awkwardly. I especially have a shorter torso and longer legs, so bodysuits are sometimes a hit or miss for me. But this one was very, very beautiful. I got this in a size extra small, and it is definitely form-fitting. It is one of those pieces that if you are looking for a very classic top to wear under everything, to wear with everything, skirts, trousers, even shorts, and you want a little bit of elevation to it with the open back, this is a very, very elegant option. It's also at a great price point. So like I said, I got the extra small. It fit me very well as a petite in the torso, and it was very, very comfortable. I have tried on many bodysuits that are not comfortable at all. The one thing I will mention, you might need a second person to be able to help you kind of wrangle this on and off, because there is this very, very small button in the back that hooks with just a simple little elastic closure. And even when I am not trying to do it backwards, I have a hard time getting this closed. So you might need a bit of help getting this on and off if you purchase it and don't want to kind of stretch it out. The other thing I will say, I wish this was a boat neck. So I think, again, it's super flattering. It's such a classic fit, and with the open back, I definitely understand why they did this. However, I feel like for myself personally, a boat neck just adds a bit more elegance overall to a piece, and this one definitely comes and hugs my collarbone. So I wish it was either a boat neck or like a mock neck turtleneck. But either way, this is a great basic piece to elevate your fall wardrobe, winter wardrobe, and even spring wardrobe. Next up is a classic of Sezane. It is, I think, a skirt that I have seen on their site for the last at least 2 or 3 years. This is the Calvi Skirt, and this is a tulip cut skirt that has a bit of the same musings of a wrap skirt, but it's not. It is a really, really beautiful and interesting design of a skirt and cut of a skirt. And I really just wanted to try it to see what it would be like as a petite. It comes in a load of different sizes, I believe extra small all the way up to extra large. I got the small. I probably should have gone down a size to the extra small, because the small I felt like, while it fit in the waist and it fit well, it didn't quite have that tightness that I think this skirt was meant to have. So if you remember the bandage skirts of years and years ago during my probably teenage years, this is a bit reminiscent of that in that it is supposed to fit a bit tighter throughout the hips. So I got this in a small, and I feel like the fit is not quite right, but overall this is such a beautiful classic skirt. I could see pairing this with everything from sweaters to tights. You could do a long coat over it and keep your legs bare with a beautiful pair of heels, or you could wear a pair of loafers with it and knee socks, as that's kind of becoming a trend and very cool. Schoolgirl style right now. I feel like there are so many different ways that you could style this. If you're looking for a very classic, more modest black skirt, that's a mini skirt. Again, myself as a petite, this hits at such a flattering length. It's not super mini, but it also doesn't come down to that kind of awkward length of right around your knee, so it's not quite a mini or midi. This is an excellent fit. I will say potentially though size down, especially if you are just smaller through the hips or just more proportionate waist to hips, then get maybe a size down, and I think that you will absolutely love this skirt. For this order, the piece that I think most excited about getting and trying on was a brand new pair of trousers that they had on their site. These are the Matthew trousers. Now, we all know and love Sezane. We all know and love that Sezane runs long or tall, especially if you are petite like myself. So I got these in with excitement and also skepticism because I just did not know how they were going to fit. So these are the Matthew trousers. They are a 100% wool knit trouser that don't have any buttons or closures or snaps or zippers. They just slide right on, and let me tell you, I put these on and I think these are potentially the most flattering pair of trousers that I have ever tried on. They are long. They are too long for myself as a petite woman, probably by about 1.5 inches, especially if I were to, as I probably will be, styling these more so with heels. But these are gorgeous. I think that this is such a classic trouser that is comfortable, that is versatile. You could dress it up or dress it down, and I have already thought of 10,000 ways to style this pair of trousers. So I'm actually looking into seeing if they can be hemmed or tailored. I'm not sure because the thing is, it's a finished seam. It is not a seam that you could either let out or take in just because of the knit. So I need to check with my tailor and see if these can be taken up. If they can be, I'm keeping them, and I am probably purchasing them in the navy and the dark green because, again, these are the most comfortable pair of pants I think I have ever tried on. So I got this size actually in an extra small. I believe this is the first size. This is the first color that they had in this size, and I probably could go to an extra small, but I wanted to go much smaller to see if that would just fit, especially because they don't have belt loops, they don't have zippers or anything like that. It's just a pull-on, so I wanted them to fit perfectly in the waist and the hips, and they do. So lengthwise, they're a little bit iffy. We're gonna see if we can make it work. But this is such a beautiful color. This is in the color Hazelnut. A few notes on sizing, like I said, probably size down, especially because these are extremely stretchy. They're also a bit heavier, a bit weightier because they are wool, but they're not scratchy. They are not going to be uncomfortable for you. And again, if you're under probably 5'4", you'll probably need to look to get them tailored if they can be tailored lengthwise, but otherwise these are a iconic pair of trousers, and I am so excited to see all the outfits I'm going to be able to style these with. And last but not least, as promised, here is my review of the Betty cardigan. I got the Betty it comes in multiple colorways, but I got this in the mottled beige crochet, and I think that this particular colorway and style way is absolutely gorgeous. I was looking at a few of them, and if it does not come in that like crochet description, then this detailing along the collar and the pockets and the cuffs does not exist. It's just plain. And while I think there's something very simplistic and elegant about that, I think that the crochet pattern along these specific places just adds a lot to the overall piece. I tried this on and this was so reminiscent of the lady jackets that we are seeing everywhere this year. This is beautifully cropped. It comes right to kind of your hip bone, and so you can style this with so many different things. So I put together a bit of a lookbook for you all, 6 different ways to style the Betty cardigan. And just a couple notes on sizing. Again, I got the extra small, and this is supposed to fit a bit more structured and tailored, so not oversized, but not necessarily fitted either. So I felt like the extra small was perfect. Sleeve length was good. Length of the overall jacket was very, very lovely. The fabric itself, as you will have seen in the lookbook, is so easy to leave out tucked or tucked into whatever type of bottom that you're wearing with this, whether it's skirts or jeans or shorts. And this is just such a standout piece. I'm so glad Sezane keeps on bringing it back in many colorways. It is beautiful and timeless. Thank you all so much for liking and watching this video. I hope that if you are new here, you will subscribe to the channel. We do these types of reviews and lookbooks for the season every single week, and geared especially toward petite women. So give this video a like, leave a comment, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you in the next one.